Welcome back. Yes, I know it's been a long time. I know you guys have.
That's all, folks.
How many times should I start this intro? Always wanted to try that. Welcome to another episode. Today, very special series of episodes that I want to start, and it's gonna be called Hot Questions with Hot Models, or 15 Questions with Models, Spicy Questions with Models, something with models. We're gonna ask a series of models that I shot with a couple of questions over FaceTime, and they're gonna answer truthfully, hopefully. Stay tuned, and let's go. Okay, so the model that we have for this interview is not waking up. It's 10:13 right now a.m. and we were supposed to start this at 10. This is what I sent to her. Let's try calling her and see what she's doing. So unprofessional.
Hey, this is Madison. Sorry I can't get to my phone right now. Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.
Madison, we have an interview. Wake your ass up. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Many tic-tacs later.
Okay, so she finally answered. Now it's 11:27 and she's like, oh my god, I fell asleep, blah blah blah. If she doesn't answer now, I swear to god. Ooh, guess who's calling us now? Ooh, okay.
Hi.
Hey,
So sorry.
explain yourself to people.
You know, the worst part is I literally fell asleep at like 10 or 11, like a normal time. Like,
Yeah, a.m.
exactly. Yeah, last night, I don't know. I just like, oh, yeah, I'm a deep sleeper sometimes.
Okay, well, I have to tell you, this is all recording right now.
Oh, fine.
Like the whole screen and you wiping your boogers from your...
That's so
like
great.
real life of the models. That's good. That's cool. Sing. Do this. Okay. Perfect. Da-da-da-da. I have no idea how this is gonna be called. I was thinking hot questions with hot models, or
Oh, that's fine.
15 questions with models, but then I'm gonna be limiting myself to 15 questions. So full disclaimer, we did these, I've sent her the questions, so you already know the questions pretty much. Shall we start? You have your beverages and everything with you?
You too.
This
Got on the quad.
this
Good to go.
Каква? Okay. First, introduce yourself and tell us the agency that you're with.
Okay, I am Madison K. Tate.
Are you
As
looking
you-
on the side like my name is? Like,
I'm just gonna check that's okay. And I'm with Melina.
okay, cool. So, question number 1. These are all the questions that people on Instagram posted, and some of the questions that I've thought of, and you didn't contribute any of the questions, so but that's cool. Okay, so question number 1. You already answered that. What agency are you with, and how long have you been modeling?
So, Wilhelmina, I've been modeling, well, like signed in professionally, like I said, about 2 years. Before that, though, I did sort of small things. I remember when I was really young, probably like 11 or 12, I started trying to get into modeling. And in fact, one of my favorite stories is my mom and I drove to New York City for New York Fashion Week auditions when I was like 13, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. The shoes that I brought were too big. So we had this, like, we were in this room waiting for like 5 hours, and finally, like, you got your turn, and it's like a 10-second walk, and then at the end there's 3 people. And I was this little kid, and they were like, yeah, your walk is really bad, and like, you need to lose a lot of weight, so we're gonna have to pass on you.
They said that to you?
Yes.
Well, at least they were honest.
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely, it
That's
was like,
harsh.
but it motivated me then in a shitty way to like get my shit together. I started practicing a walk. I'm a print model though, so like I don't do runway any because I'm not a fan of runway.
What's a
I'm just-
print model?
Print, it's like your
Oh,
commercial.
print. Oh, I said
Yeah.
print. Like a short for pretty. Like, you're a print model. What's the hardest thing to do with modeling for you?
Honestly, I think it's just like staying motivated and trying to like find your niche in the industry. It's like you're constantly going to casting calls and like you're not sure when you don't get picked like what the reason was. So it's like hard that you don't have that like constructive criticism to sort of help you figure out like for the next one or like how to, you know, get better. And like Also, just like, yeah, I feel like once you really find like your spot in the industry, things like pick up for you. But if not, it's like a roadblock, and it's just like hard staying motivated, like wanting to keep going if you're not getting booked. So
Gotcha. So you don't get the answers all the time. They just say,
Yeah.
sorry, you have not been picked.
yes, exactly.
Okay. Did you have any bad experience on shootings? Like, I mean, I know there's so many like not naughty ones, like people hitting on you and people putting hidden cameras and shit. But
For me, I guess it's just like when you're first shooting with someone who's not maybe like a big name and trusted, and you know, you like their work and you're trusting them, but you're not sure how it's gonna go, and it's gotten like, you know,
like me.
yeah, you're the worst.
I'm the small name, awful.
No, it's just like when you agree to certain concepts and then like you get there, and I'm thinking of one specifically, this one person, but it was just like you get there and you agreed on things, and then they're like pushing it, like really pushing it, and you're just like, no, like I'm good, and they're like very insistent, because it's like, you know, you want something both of you are happy with, but you also have boundaries, and like when they break them, it's just like very uncomfortable. So yeah, that's probably the worst part of it.
Okay, so you did have it, so that sucks. I've heard so many stories. It's insane. Like, stop being creeps. Like, photographers, stop being creeps.
Yes,
they are women.
To
They just happen to be beautiful, and that's it.
We just want to have fun without having to be violated.
You just fun without fun.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So, what type of shoots you like the most? So you already said you don't like fashion that much, right?
So I like fashion shoots on print, but yeah, I won't do like, I don't like runway. I do really like the fitness ones. They're just like a fun group of people to be with, laid back, but also super like energetic and like excited about things. You get on set sometimes and it seems like it's a competition, and it's not. Like, we're all here, we're all getting paid, we're all trying to do the same thing. Like, so it's not fun, you know, when you get around that.
What made you do modeling?
Honestly, Sports Illustrated. Like, since I was little, I was just like, that looks so fun. Like, just to be on beaches and exotic places and just, I don't know, like having fun. Like, your job is to just pose, but also enjoy life, and you know, it's just cool to get to experience different things. I feel like,
but it's very hard to pose though. Like, there's a big difference between a professional model and a girl who likes to take photos.
yes,
Like, it's
no,
insane.
major. And like, that's the one thing I really do myself is I follow a lot of models on Instagram, and it's like a lot of it is to like try and pose like them, learn new poses, learn faces, like all different things to try and like replicate yourself and put your own spin on it. But it is that there's so many different ways to like move your body and pose that you can tell the difference between someone who's a professional, like you said, and someone who's just like, okay, I have a camera. Like,
yeah, right?
Even like me personally, my first like times I was in front of cameras to like now, and it's still, there's so much growth like that I need to make, but it's also like funny to see how different and how far like you've become yourself personally. So yeah.
It's the same with me when I see the photos that I did like 2 years ago. Then now it's like, why?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
But that's when you know you're doing actually progress, which is great. So this is turning into serious notes, but it's not. It's supposed to be funny, but she's usually very funny. I don't know what's going on today. Like, she's super. This is the most serious I ever saw you.
Alright, I'll get a little quirky.
No, we're waiting for those crazy questions. Wait, just wait. When do you feel beautiful? That's a very weird question, but also deep.
Yeah. I feel like obviously when you're fresh out the chair, like you have a bunch of professional makeup artists and hairstylists, but honestly for me, it's been more recently like makeup free after I've done just like my morning skin routine, and like you just have that fresh face and that dewy glow. And I've always like, I used to hate having a naked face. Like, it was, I would not leave the house without
Wait,
makeup.
so you have a naked face right now, right? Like,
yeah. I forgot all of my makeup in New York City.
Oh, but it's cool. It's like, it's raw beauty. It's like how you're gonna see a woman in the morning when you wake up next to her.
Right. Yes. So like, and honestly, that's the thing. I feel like with Instagram, especially like, you know, between editing and all the makeup and everything, I'm not saying like catfish, but it is interesting to see, like, it's cool to be able to be like out in public and people like can recognize you without all of that and like still see you as like, you know, like a beautiful face. And like, I just lately have been like so into my skincare routine because I'm like, I'm done with makeup. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the natural.
Now, what's the best part of being a model?
I I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different parts. Like for one, with my agency specifically, I'm sure other agencies do it too, but we get like this list of like Willy Perks, and it's like all these places throughout the city, from like food to workout to beauty to whatever, you name it.
But do you have to like tag them and take a selfie and whatever?
Some you do, but some you don't. It's literally just like we have a relationship with them. So some of it's like discounted stuff, some of it's free stuff, and then there's also like these 3 modeling apps. And it's the same thing. Those you do like have to tag them, but like there's just all these different things throughout the city that you can get for free and discounted, and I'm like, that's fun.
That's cool. I mean, especially in New York, because all those things cost a lot.
It's so much, yeah, and it's just like cool. And I guess like my favorite thing, I think, like it is when you do get recognized. Like I've had 2 specific times, and like my favorite was I was in Cancun and I was on spring break with friends, and I'm walking to the beach and I hear my name and someone's like, Madison Tate, and I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, are you Madison Tate?
And you're like full drunk, like, woo, spring break!
Yeah, oh my god, it's me, you recognize me. And I was so excited because it wasn't just like, oh, New York City or something, it was like another country, and I was like, oh my god, and I called my mom, I was like, Mom, I made it. Like,
I'm international.
Yeah, like,
And what's the worst part? That's the other question.
People always expecting you to look how you do.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. They'll see you in person and they're like, what do you mean your hair's not perfectly curled and it's not blowing in the wind and you don't have this curly? You're like, obviously that's
Like,
not. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll
well.
talk to my team.
What qualifies being a model? Like, what do you think you have to do to be a model? Because for, like, before it was beauty, like you have to be beautiful. But right now it's not I mean, beauty, what's beauty?
Right, it's
But
all, yeah.
like you see models who have like big campaigns like Calvin Klein and stuff like that on billboards, and they have like a big gap between their teeth.
Yes.
That's considered
The Gucci
beautiful.
one,
Yeah, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like, you know, the industry is obviously changing. My cat is right here. She's gonna make a mess. I think
We have
like,
pussy in
honestly,
the building.
I got 2 pussy right here.
One is about to jump, one is staying still. Guess which one?
It's making me nervous.
This is gonna be a good blooper.
There you go. There's your fun clip.
Yeah. We have a cat like parkour.
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
What do you think is the biggest stereotype that people say about models? I mean, you already said about the hair getting. Like,
Yeah, that you always look that way. Definitely that. I still think a lot of people think models are dumb and they can't do anything. And like that's frustrating.
Sometimes it's true. Sometimes it's not just models, like soccer players too. Like every profession has stupid people.
Jocks with
Photographers as well. We are smart though, so.
You gotta be.
I mean, yeah, you have to learn the shutter.
You have to know how to press the buttons. So.
Hey, right buttons.
Exactly. The right one. But yeah.
Did you ever felt attracted to a photographer or a fellow model that you were modeling with? Male or female, we don't judge at this channel.
Just be clear.
Just be.
Or both. Honestly, I don't think so. Like, obviously, you think like they're hot, but it was never like, oh, I'd want to hook up with you. You're just like, wow, you're a beautiful person. Like, you're models. Like, obviously, they're attractive people. But yeah, I've never had it like where I was like really attracted to someone.
Next question. What's the biggest paycheck you ever got from a gig?
Sort of weird because so I was on set for 2 days for a company, and it was like a $5,000, $6,000 check. But then I also did another one. It was like a week and a half of showroom modeling, and that ended up coming out to like 15 in total.
Damn.
So it wasn't like, I mean, that was nice. Showroom is amazing. Like, if models want to do something, do showroom, because it's like you're booked out for an entire day.
What's the most expensive and stupidest thing you ever bought with money made from modeling? Do you do like one of those like typical bags and shoes and stuff, or you buy something?
No, like I mean, I definitely have them, but I think that's more money that I spent through like my other job, just nannying. Like my modeling ones, I guess like I have so many student loans, so when I get a big chunk of money, it just goes into an account or goes onto those. So
Dude.
I guess actually, there you go. The fucking stupidest thing I ever spent it on was student loans because there's a bullshit.
That is just so stupid. You're not even probably using the degree that you have.
No, not at all.
What's your favorite picture ever and why?
This is like such, I feel like a narcissistic question. I'm like, oh man, I love all of them.
No, I mean, there's always like that one,
one that
or
stands
those doors. It doesn't have to be a picture. It can be like a shoot and then one picture from that shoot. And make sure to send me that picture so I can post it.
Yeah, no, I think honestly, it's one that I just posted recently. It was from my first ever test shoot. And
Oh,
it's
the
just,
one with no makeup?
Oh no, that one I did actually really like too. I really like those. It's actually funny because I was looking at this one for my first test shoot to those and how different I look. But this one was just like the lighting in it. It was very simple. I just like the way my face looked in it. It just looks it looks like very plain, but it also looks like I have little freckles in it. So I think that's why I like it too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just the lighting. It was also, I think, the fact that it was my first ever test shoot after just getting signed, and that's like a dream. So it was like that memory just like sticks. So it's like they're together. Like you can like think about that when you think about one, you think about that. So
That's
yeah,
cool. That's nice. That's cool. All right. Well, yeah, that was fun. You're the first person who does this series. Okay, we are calling Adriana Lehman next.
Yes.
I wish.
I'll text her right now and let her know you want.
Dude, that would be so sick. But yeah, one day. Thank you so much. Do you have any final words of people who want to start modeling and who want to start pursuing this, especially in New York City, when there's like millions of models?
Yeah. Honestly, the biggest thing is don't try and force yourself to fit a certain type of model. My favorite thing when I got signed with Wilhelmina, I remember I was actually like bigger at the time. I was looking at getting signed by Curve, but I wasn't big enough in that. But
Bigger, you mean like plus size?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I weighed more. But the thing is, like when I ended up getting signed with the sports division, I was like, what happens if I lose weight, if I gain weight, like what? And I was scared because a lot of things are like, well, then you're done. But they were like, we'll work with you, like whatever you fit best for our division that we offer. Like we'll move you up, we'll move you here, we'll move you there. So that was cool. So like, yeah, definitely don't go crazy and try and change your whole body and your image just because you think that's what someone wants. Like there's something, like we said, for everybody now. So just stay true to you. Cliche as but it's true. And
Oh, beep the.
you don't know when it's gonna end, but it is really fun when you're in that moment. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's it, right? That's it. Yep.
That's it.
Stay
Call me
tuned.
Bill.
Follow her for crazy behind the scenes and photos and stuff that she does. Actually, follow me because I'm awesome and I need followers. And stay tuned for more of these series. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me some questions that you want to ask for next models. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Peace out.